where did I get this big bag of M&M pretzels?
Do I know you? No.
I'm still creepy, aren't I? So we're going to Bristol today, I guess. I don't know. I'm in a race right now, probably. Who knows? But, I don't want to review any record stuff. I need something I haven't reviewed in a while. I mean, like, I don't know, maybe a figure that's been done before, and they repainted it for a certain thing, and they included it with something I've already reviewed before, and it's... Who did that? Oh, hey, this would be pretty cool. Silver Knight, Optimus Prime, and Grimlock. Only at Target. So let's get down to reviewing it. There's nothing in here. I've shammed you all. I've already filmed it. Roll the reviews. All right, before we tackle them, I'm just gonna say, let's do this in a weird. Damn it. Okay, so let's just check out with this guy first before we review this guy, because I've never reviewed this Grimlock before. Any kind of Grimlock, really. So, yeah, let's just review this guy just real quick, because I did this a few weeks ago, if you can remember. And here we have... Ah, my eyes. Ow. Ow. Oh, ow. He is covered in chrome. Like, wow. Can you even... see me right now? You could see the iPhone camera. Hi. Yeah, you could see my hand. Oh well. So yeah, it's a chromed out Optimus Prime. What more do you want? And it's a chromed out version of this Prime, and I've discussed my 2 cents about it. But you know what? I really like this. I mean, I wouldn't display it out as the ultimate Optimus Prime ever. It's a nice look. It's, what's his name? Silver Knight Optimus Prime. I can get what they're going for, because they were trying to really do with the whole Silver Knight concept that, Age of Extinction, art was showing off, but never implemented in the movie. And I really do enjoy this look. And, yeah, they had to use an old Prime, but really I've noticed about this line, they're reusing and rehashing old ideas. But I like this. I mean, the little red flames on every side. I don't know what that is. What is this? Is it just painted red? Yeah, it is. It's glossy red. Yeah, that's weird. Just, yeah, chrome everywhere. And I've discovered on accident what is under the chrome. It's just these gray parts, which... I understood why they didn't make this chrome too, but it's very out in the open in vehicle mode. So yeah, there's that. This Prime comes with a sword, but unfortunately in vehicle mode he only has 2 places to put it. Okay, I would have liked it if they just implemented like 2 more pegs right back here. So that would at least look normal. Wait, what? Oh, I thought that actually would work. So the sword is useless in vehicle mode. End of story. And yes, he can use the trailer. I don't see why he wouldn't. Whee! Now we tackle on Big Bad Grimlock. Roar! That's his gimmick about this toy. Sorry. And that was the same gimmick with the Fall of Cybertron version, which I've not reviewed. But technically this is reviewing it, so... Yeah, he comes with fire breath then if you turn off the lights. It's a nice color. Hold up, let me turn off the other light. You don't even see me, do you? That's a nice glow. Now, unfortunately, I gotta mention it. Yes, you do see him missing an arm, but it's not Hasbro's fault, technically. Really, it's something wrong with my Grimlock, maybe. Like, his hands. Like, let me show you what I mean. His hands are on ball joints. I have another Grimlock, so let's put his arm on it. Something's wrong. Yeah, something's wrong with the ball joint. It's not the arms. Like, I had like the real one kept pulling off. So I think this one might be a bit thicker. I don't know what to do about it, so I just rarely transform it. And sometimes if you're really good at it, it doesn't do anything. But of course, there's that. Now, speaking of other Grimlocks, here's the other Grimlock that I own, the Fall of Cybertron version. And you can easily see the similarities and differences of these figures. For one, this was in Fall of Cybertron colors. And for this one, it's more along the lines of a G1 inspired Grimlock. So yeah, you can see the very total differences. Like, also on the old Grimlock, whenever you do the flame breath, it points out, like up here, the Autobot logo's there. You can see it. It's supposed to brighten up when you do that. Here, you don't even see the Autobot logo, if there is one. There isn't. So really, up here is just useless. It's just a block. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, you can easily see the humongous differences. There is a lot of chrome. There's actually not a lot of chrome in this one, like his Optimus Prime counterpart, where it's only here on the feet, which it's weird in displaying it in dinosaur mode, but I guess they were thinking about displaying it in regular mode. Then there's this gold piece, which I don't understand, though I can, I guess. I mean, it's trying for the G1 look, so I guess that's right. And then, like, his body, which you can see more of whenever we get this in robot mode. There's some details I wish there was from, like, this one to end here. Like, for example, I wish these and this was a bit painted, like, here. Like, hold up. Yeah, because, like, I like this look. That's where I thought about selling this one since I got this guy, but you know what? Actually, I'm going to keep on this guy for a while, because I like this as a Fall of Cybertron. I'll keep this one. But, yeah, you could see massive differences with these guys. And don't get me wrong, I love it. And here he stands with Avenge of the Fallen...
Age of Extinction.
Yeah, that. Grimlock.
The Grimlock King.
Since he is G1, I've tried my best to make him, you know, a bit more like the stand-up T-Rex that everybody thought in the 80s existed. But unfortunately, we were disappointed about him not being that. He turned out to be, you know, like that. But, you know, I try my best. Sometimes I can get it perfectly looking right, but, you know, half the time it just looks like this. But, you know, it's not supposed to be built like that, so... yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. I landed right on the chrome. Something I forgot to show, but I've already transformed Grimlock. You can display his weapons on his legs. So there you go. So let's move on to the robot modes of these guys. Sometimes I don't know how to transition.
Freedom is the right of all sentient beings.
And here they are in their robots modes. But let's take on this Optimus first, because we already seen this just a few weeks ago, right? And, well, here he is, Optimus Prime. He comes with a sword. And I think I've heard the name. I think it's a G2 Predacon sword. I could be wrong. That's what I remember from whenever this thing was first released. And something's wrong with this Prime. I don't get it. Like, this peg, like, it doesn't seem it, but it is somewhat loose to hold the weapons. Here, like in this hand, very, very good. Like, I don't know. And at first I thought, oh, it's just the swords problems. Well, no, it's not. I'll just take Springer's sword here. It does that with all of them. Like, this one somehow is just a little bit loose. I mean, like, it'll hold. And also this Prime's a bit more back heavy for some reason. And this one's a bit tighter. I don't understand. But, oh well. So, yeah. So, the biggest qualities of this figure is that he's so chromed out. And you could obviously see it. I mean, I think, yeah, you could see me. You could see me. Hi. You don't actually see me. Anyway, so yeah, chromed out Optimus Prime. It's got some weird colors, like at the ab section of the old Optimus Prime, and like blue feet. But you know, and some of that blue chrome there. But you know what? It's an okay thing. I mean, like, I really just pretty much to me, I felt like this figure was just a free thing to the better part of this figure, and he's still back heavy. And here's Grimlock, and oh boy, oh man, that just looks beautiful. Like, here's the thing, I've owned Fall of Cybertron Grimlock for a long time now, and I've loved it, I've used it, but I love this just a bit more. It's just so nice looking, just so beautiful. It's just so beautiful. I don't know if it's the chrome, and like I've said many times, I hate chrome, but somehow this figure looks nice with it. And, yeah. A quick little thing while we have this old Grimlock here. You can see the obvious differences. I mean, look at, you know, the chrome pieces, the red. Like, there's a lot of changes here. I mean, even the grays on these guys are different. There's, like, different colors on his legs. And also his weapons are a bit different. Where on the shield, there's some details on the old version. There is none here. And the red on the swords are different colored. But this one just has a bit more right there, than right there. Yeah, so I'll just leave that in the back so you can get a bit of a thing. I've never reviewed Grimlock. I don't know why I haven't. So here's some here's some articulation. There's his ball jointed head. Has a weird looking ratchet thing, and sometimes I'll get it messed up and look at. There's a swivel there. There's a ratcheting elbow. The hands are on a swivel, and technically, because of transformation, it does that. You could position these however you want. His legs, they don't go all the way out, and they have a ratchet, swivel, and this is the weirdest part of them. Like this knee, and then like, okay, first off, it's not supposed to disconnect, but like, that's an interesting feature right there. So yeah, Grimlock's got some nice points of articulation, really, really nice looking, and I just love this figure. Some size comparisons, here he is. Well, of course, let's get him back with his Grimlock, other Grimlock. Here he comes with an Optimus Prime, that from the same pack, missing his sword because I don't want to go grab it, and my favorite Voyager. Because at first, like, Grimlock was like, maybe he wasn't really there on the list. Hold on. And here he is with Evasion Mode Optimus Prime. Get him in the shot. So yeah. So yeah, there's there's those. Like, Grimlock was one of my favorites, but he wasn't my #1 favorite whenever it came out. I really liked Soundwave for a while. Soundwave was my favorite. Now it's my favorite Decepticon Voyager, I believe. I think. I don't know. Let me look at all the good ones down there. Yeah, probably Soundwave. But, and then Springer came out, and I fell in love with it. So, yeah. There's just a size comparison of all the Voyagers and how Grimlock stacks up. So, yeah. There's a Grimlock, and he's cool looking. So yeah. A size comparison I forgot to show off was Age of Extinction Grimlock. He's the only Age of Extinction Grimlock I need. So now that we've seen both of them, let's go to the overall reviews. He's Grimlock King. So overall, would I highly recommend Silver Knight Optimus Prime and Grimlock, the Target exclusive? Okay, let's just say this. For $30, I think the Grimlock is just a great price. And I sometimes feel like the Optimus was just a free thing. If anything, this was like $25 and this was $5, which to me wasn't a bad deal for, you know, a chromed out Optimus. But I will say this, if this was just like, I don't know, if they just charged $10 to buy only Optimus, wouldn't have got it. If it was just $25 for Grimlock, would have totally got it. No matter what, I love these, and they're really nice. A lot of people are kind of complaining, you know, why did they repaint it on blah, 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 blah. Well, of course, it's to get money. And really, I think they're trying to save money on making new stuff right now. What toy line wasn't so... There's a toy line I think that was not that very successful, so they're trying to get out of that. I don't know. So yeah, we're stuck with like repaints and stuff, but when they're really good, they're awesome. And that's what these are. Mine come with a little flaws, like, you know, Optimus can't hold a sword really well, and my Grimlock's arm is missing because it keeps falling out. But you know what? Those are just minor things. I think it might have been just a defect in the factory, not like every one of them. Unless I'm wrong. I haven't seen anybody else's reviews on these figures, really. But, because, you know, who watches these things over and over again, right? Shit, I'm gonna get sued. So anyway, guys, I'm the Merican Reviewer. I'm gonna go enjoy the NASCAR races and drink me some cold beer.